Hello everybody, continuing with GarageBand tutorials. This time I'm going to show you how to duplicate your guitars or double your guitars. There's two simple ways. I've already have opened here my loop browser, and I have here I'm going to choose guitars, and there's all these guitars here. I can just click to hear them, something like this. Okay, there's also a lot of info about the loops you have here, like the tempo they have, the key, the beats, and a checkbox, which is a favorite. And when you check this box, it will add your loop to your favorites, which is up here. So if I click reset and now favorites, I've already chosen one guitar for this video, which sounds like this. Okay, I'm going to drag and drop this here. GarageBand will create automatically a new track. And I'm going to zoom out here. And I'm going to add a loop and see how it sounds. Let me just check it out if the loop is in the correct position. And I guess it was not. Let's hear how it sounds. Okay, sounds great. Now I have two options here. I can duplicate my guitar manually, like this, going to track and duplicate track, Command D. And now it automatically creates a duplicate track without a waveform. But if you option click, alt click on the wave guitar here and drag it, it automatically makes a copy of it. Now, if I put play on this, the only thing will happen is the loudness of the signal. So check it out. And probably one of the guitar is out of phase. So there's not much to it. I'm really not interested in doing this. So there's two ways of doing this. The first, I'm going to do this way to show you if you don't want to make it on the second way. The second way I'll explain it better. So let me just zoom out again, or zoom in. What I'm going to do now is very easy. I'm going to this waveform here, the second electric guitar, and I'm going to make sure that snap to grid is not checked, so I can move freely this waveform. Okay, first I'm going to start to move the waveform a little bit to the right, so I create a distance between the start point and the other start point from the other guitar. And let's take a listen. Seems like it sounds a little out of phase. I'm going to zoom in a little more, and I'm going to make a slight adjustment to the left. Let's see, let's hear it. Okay, it's better now, but one very important thing to realize is also the panoramics. So the first guitar I'm going to pan hard left, like about 51 or 52, and the second guitar hard right. Remember not to put the same pan on both guitars, okay? It's very important. By making this, you're opening a very wide stereo field, and it will sound like this. Let's check it out. You probably can tell the difference, and it's easy if I go here and duplicate again the track. And I'm gonna alt click this guitar. I'm gonna just solo and hear the first guitar with the pan on 0. Let's hear how it was. Alright, now let's mute this guitar and hear both guitars. I've already panned and I've already moved the wave. Let's hear it. By doing this, you create an enormous stereo field. But you have to remember one thing. The best way to do this is not what I'm doing exactly here, which is moving around, and I never know where to start the point. If I put it here, it's gonna sound like a slap echo, and it's cool if you want to mess around with your waves, but remember these two waves are exactly the same. So the second way to do this, I will make a video on how to do this, but I will explain it here, just to give a quick tip, is you're going to record your first riff, whatever riff is, metal, rock, blues, it doesn't matter, and then you're going to add another guitar track, but you're not going to do the same thing I did now, which was to duplicate just the waveform and make it exactly the same. No, you're going to re-record your guitar, and since we cannot re-record the riff exactly the same way it was recorded first, that will give you that out of phase huge sound. I hope you understand what I'm explaining here. So imagine if these two waves were different, I wouldn't have to move this wave around. It would be just like here, and the waves would be different all the way until the end of the guitar riff. So if they were different, you're just going to move around and mess with your panoramics and probably with your volume, because the second time you record your guitar, you're going to record it slightly different, louder or quieter, and you just need to do that. I hope you understand, it's very easy, and I'll make a video recording those guitars and explaining it better. Now just a little trick here, which I'm going to do now, is to create like a manual echo, like I like to call it. I'm going to disengage the cycle region or the loop, and I'm going to drag this, let me just zoom in a little bit, drag this like crazy around here. Let's take a listen where it sounds. Like you've seen, I've created my own echo, and I can do it around and can move it around and see what it sounds like. Let's check it out. One thing I can do is lower the volume here, and going to the edit, to the info panel of this track, clicking here on edit, and adding to this track like 40% of master reverb. Let's hear how it sounds. Like you've noticed, we've just created our own guitar echo. So, but this video is not about creating guitar echo. This was just a quick tip for fun if you want to do something like this. But remember what I said, you first record your first riff, then your second riff will never sound the same. That will give you a wide stereo effect, and you don't have to move around with the waves, just controlling the panoramics and the volume of the two tracks you recorded. So thank you for watching once again, and cheers.